Hello everyone, my name is Carol and this is Winter Haven Wisdom. And I am with you here on Monday, February 19th. It's early evening. Well, it's maybe, it's early evening. Yeah, it's about 7 o'clock my time, 7 p.m. So I have some time this evening and I'm going to try to finish up the mid-month readings. I have Sagittarius and Capricorn to do, and that will wrap them up. And then we'll get back to regular programming. Okay, so here we go. This is for Sagittarius, and Sagittarius, this will be from now until the end of the month and will include the move of the sun from Aquarius to Pisces, and I think that happens on Thursday. And also the full moon in Virgo towards the end of the month. Okay, so we have a lot of change in activities. Aquarius energy is really high in everybody, very cerebral energy around. And the Pisces energy should bring in mystical and spiritual energy. It's freer and deeper. You know, it's a water sign, so we're going from this heavy head energy into this more dreamy kind of energy. Of course, I'm playing with the camera, right? Okay, now I'm crooked. Lord have mercy. I just can't get it to hold, and I don't know what the problem is. Just will not. Nope. I feel like I'm really crooked, but we're going with it. Okay. The other thing is Sagittarius. I have set the intention that anyone who watches it will get the messages they need for their highest good. And this may be your energy or someone attached to you, so please don't take on energies that aren't yours. Okay, here we go. Spirit guides, can you please show me what Sagittarius needs to know? For the remainder of February, Sagittarius. Okay, bottom of the deck is, put your glasses on, Carol. It says, you are very close to achieving your goal, and this is a gibbous moon. Okay, so something may be happening for you, something may be changing with all these different energies we have going on right now, Sagittarius. Expect powerful change. This is a new moon eclipse. We have bring love into the situation, a new moon in Aquarius. So Sagittarius, you may have Aquarius in your chart, or you have Aquarius energy around you. And this is about the new moon, and it draws my attention to the new moon in Pisces that we'll have in the beginning of March. So that could be of significance to you as well. Hold your vision, and this is a fixed moon, and this has come out for this was out in Libra, this was out in Virgo and Scorpio, and now you, Sagittarius. Show the world the real you, the full moon in Aquarius. And there's some more Aquarius energy here. And be your authentic self, Sagittarius, if this message is for you or for the Aquarian, right? Be your authentic self. People can tell when you're not your authentic self. And when you are your authentic self, you glow. You just light up a room. A fiery climax approaches. This is a full moon in Aries. So you may have Aries in your chart, or someone with Aries is in your energy. And a fiery climax. So something's going to come into resolution for you, and maybe you'll be able to put it to rest in your life. The answers you need are coming. This is a full moon in Gemini. And of course, we have the full moon in Virgo at the end of the month. Virgo and Gemini are ruled by Mercury. So that's an interesting connection. You may have Gemini in your chart or someone with Gemini around you. And last, meditate and contemplate a new moon in Pisces. And we have a new moon in Pisces in a couple of weeks. Double message on that, right? Something I already said, not knowing this card was here. So that's an important message for you here, Sagittarius, that something may come with this new moon in Pisces, if it doesn't happen with the full moon in Virgo, okay? So, wow, some exciting energy here. Being your authentic self is important. Being your true authentic self. Stay in that. Expect powerful change. Bring love into the equation. You know, folks, love is the greatest currency in the world. Don't think it's money. It's not. It's love. Love is the only currency that can grow money. Money can't grow love. So think about that, right? And if you look around you, you'll find that the couples that share the greatest love probably have the greatest abundance, because love can grow abundance. So know that when you have love in your life, you probably have better control of funds in your life. Whew. And Sagittarius, you're not the last reading. Capricorn is last. Makes me so happy to say that for you, because I don't know if it's just the way I've done readings or whatever. When I've done fire sign readings, I would always put you last. And that's not fair, and I won't do that to you anymore. Okay, let's see here. Anything else for Sagittarius? Just making some room here on our table. I feel like I am really crowded in here for some reason. Make a little room. There we go. Okay, bottom of the deck when we stop shuffling for you, Sagittarius, is the Knight of Wands. Okay, so this passionate energy is here at the bottom of the deck, ready to pounce on you, I think. Oh. Okay. See what happens here. All right. A quick look at our spread here, and we have 2 major arcana cards here for you that came out. And let's see, in the center of our spread, we have the 7 of Swords. 7 of Swords is a tricky energy, right? 7 of Swords can be somebody that is that has run away from a situation, okay? This can be somebody that has cheated or lied to you in some way. This can be somebody that deceived you in some way. This also can be somebody that knows this and is thinking about returning to you. Maybe they've done their healing. Maybe they have more healing to do. Maybe they're holding the truth back from you, and maybe they're thinking about coming clean in some way. But I'm feeling like there's some kind of hidden element, hidden energy here that we might need to explore for you, Sagittarius. And then we have, in the first row, is the Queen of Cups. And the Queen of Cups is, you know, the most love in the tarot deck, right? She is patient, kind, caring, loving, giving, nurturing. She's often very intuitive. She could even be psychic. She is mothering, and oh man, she's just love. She's just a ball of love, an energy of love, the way she gives and nurtures others and cares for them. And then we have the Queen of Swords. And this might be, you know, an energy of hers. Maybe she is this loving, giving person, but maybe she's wised up a little, right? And she's not going to let anybody fool her anymore. And then we have the 6 of Wands here. So she's going for a victory in her life. She's going towards success. She knows she's going to have success. She's working towards it. In the middle row, we have the Page of Wands. So this is somebody that's excited about the path they're on, right? They're going to deliver a message of passion and creativity, okay? Then we go into that 7 of Swords energy. And then we go into the 2 of Cups, a soul connection. Somebody that sees you as a soul connection, or you see somebody as a soul connection. Then into our bottom row, we have the Knight of Pentacles. And this is our slow-moving energy, right? But it's also our dependable, reliable, intentional, predictable, driven energy that usually finishes the cross, crosses the line, right? They actually come in compared to the other knights, but they move very slow, methodically. And then we have someone being very patient, okay? This person has, if this is Cancer, right, they have endless patience. They are just, it's part of their energy and who they are to be patient. And then we have the 2 of Swords. So maybe her patience is starting to wear thin, and she's thinking, like, have I been silly in some way to be this patient for this energy to come? Maybe she's been patient far too long. And then two other extra energies that came out are the Nine of Wands. And this is somebody that's, right, protecting themselves. And this can go either two ways for me. And without the clarifying energy, it's going to be hard to know. But right now I'm feeling like this Queen of Cups is guarding her energy, in that she doesn't want to get her energy mixed up with other people, right? She's careful about her energy, who she entertains, who she lets into her inner sanctum. She's very careful in that way. I don't think this is energy that is resistive in any way. I think she's just holding her own, standing ground for what she wants in her life and what she will accept in her life. And then we have this transformative energy here. Someone's gone through a huge transformation, and maybe it's been this Queen of Cups just gone through a huge transformation in her life. And the other energy of this Nine of Wands, it could be somebody who is intentionally holding themselves back, not letting anybody in, not being willing to be approachable or receivable, okay? So, and maybe that's where the transformation is going to come in, that somebody that has been holding back and been unapproachable, unwilling to give to a situation, may now want to reconsider that. And that would be something I would think you're going to have to think carefully about. Okay, let me take a minute here and shuffle in and connect to these energies here. Okay, Spirit Guides, tell me about the Queen of Cups, please. Queen of Cups has the Two of Cups. What else about the Queen of Cups? Eight of Wands, this is communication, fast-moving energies in her life. This could be spiritual downloads coming in. The Wheel of Fortune, change coming in here. And we had expect powerful change, right? And the end of a cycle. Something is ending. And the wheel is going to churn here. Wow. Sagittarius, of all the readings I've done so far, that is the clearest energy I've seen. Some of these readings have been, wow. I just did the Scorpio reading, and I actually filmed two readings, and the first one was just so complex. I'm like, I can't post this. I've got to find a way to break this energy down in a different way, or I'm going to confuse the hell out of people, because it was confusing the hell out of me. Whew. Tense. All right, Spirit, tell me about the Queen of Swords here. What else about the Queen of Swords, Spirit? What is she thinking? She's sitting there with that wise owl on her shoulder. Queen of Swords is very wise. the Queen of Swords has the Ace of Wands. And the Hanged Man. So our Queen of Swords is in the Hanged Man, trying to get illumination on something in her life. Maybe something that she might be quite passionate about. Her Ten of Cups, her ultimate happiness, right? Tell me about the Six of Wands, please. And right now she's healing her heart. Tell me about the Six of Wands, please. What is this energy? The Six of Wands is a death and a rebirth. And the Eight of Swords. Somebody up in their head about this rebirth, this potential victory in their life. They're anxious about it, nervous about it. They have blinders on, maybe. They're in the Two of Swords about it. So they're really, really, really up in their head about this rebirth. Okay, and then we have the Page of Fire. And this is the Eight of Pentacles. This is somebody that's hard at work, focused on work, trying hard, putting everything they can into their work. Ten of Swords. Somebody maybe leaving a work situation. Maybe they're wondering if they belong there anymore. And then the King of Swords. So now we have the King and Queen of Swords here. And the King of Swords is usually a businessman. They are very articulate. Dependable, reliable, businesslike, can come off cold. A leader. Driven, but may not be in touch with their heart. You know, they may be really all cerebral. Tell me about the Seven of Swords. Seven of Swords is the Hermit. What else about the Seven of Swords? He's hoping for a victory. But we know that Six of Wands energy, they're so anxious. What else about the Seven of Swords? Queen of Cups. The Ten Ten of Pentacles, the Chariot, and the Knight of Wands. This is, and an offer. And this is all with the Seven of Swords. Why is this a secret? Why is this a problem? Why is somebody keeping this hidden? Two of Cup energy. What's the Two of Cups here? What's this soul connection? So the King of Cups is here, and he might feel a soul connection with you, Sagittarius, or Sagittarius, you're the King of Cups, and you feel the soul connection with someone here. And that's the truth. So what did I say last? So Sagittarius, you're the King of Cups. And you feel a soul connection here. And that's the truth. So now we know where our Sagittarius is, at least the one we're reading for here, is the male. And you're about to take a leap of faith. Anything else for the Two of Cups? Okay. Next, tell me about the Knight of Pentacles, please. Okay, the Knight of Pentacles is the Knight of Cups. And the Page of Pentacles. What else about the Knight of Pentacles? That would be our Emperor, the Knight of Pentacles. What do you know? That slow-moving energy. Let's see, we have the King of Cups out. We have the King of Swords out. We haven't seen the King of Wands or the He has the Ace of Cups too. Wowee. All of the aces are out, Sagittarius. Lots of possibility here for a beautiful connection. Tell me about patience. Who is being so patient? Page of Cups is here. Magician energy is here. Archangel Michael is here, and he's bringing in balance and courage and strength and peace and clarity in to this King of Pentacles energy. And then we have the Moon, a hidden energy, deep emotions, illumination, lighting up the shadows, And it's unknown, right? And King of Pentacles is Virgo energy. We have the Hermit here. We have the moon fall on the King of Pentacles, which would be his full moon. So maybe something is going to transpire with the full moon for him. Tell me about the Two of Swords. Two of Swords is the Queen of Wands. And she has the Three of Wands. She's waiting to receive. And the Nine of Wands energy. That I'm careful with my energy. Not resistive, but I'm careful with my energy. Okay, tell me about the Nine of Wands. Justice. What else? What else with the Nine of Wands? Four of Wands, stability. So justice is coming in around stability in someone's life. That's the 1111 card. Celebrations, milestones in life. And stability, right? Tell me about transformation. What is this transformation? Okay, the transformation energy, this is someone who is strategizing. They're trying to figure out how to make something happen in their life, how to get ahead, how to spark something, how to draw attention to something, how to get ahead in life. And there might be a little bit of inner conflict there. And then we have the High Priestess, and now we have the High Priestess and the Hermit here, and this is a spiritual connection. We have the Emperor. We don't have the Empress yet, but maybe she will come out. We have the King and Queen of Cups. We have the King and Queen of Swords. So that's the love and the intelligence connection, right? They're connected that way, and plus the spiritual connection. We need to get the passion connection and the grounding connection with the Pentacles going. And so the High Priestess, she is you know, psychic, intuitive. She watches, she waits, she pays attention. I would see this as an energy of the Queen of Cups. So she might be strategizing on something in her life. What else about the transformation energy? the Lovers, the soul connection, right? But the Lovers is also a choice, right? A choice in love. But it seems both parties feel this strong connection, right? And looking for a reciprocal connection. She wants love that's reciprocal. And then we have the Star there, and that's about illumination, lighting up the dark, and it's healing energy, and it's also a wish on a star, some divine timing. And then our Devil. So tell me about the Devil, please. The Tower, the Six of Cups, the Five of Cups, and the Seven of Swords. The Nine of Swords. And the Nine of Swords is here. And we know that justice has to come to that in the Four of Wands. And the Star would come out after the Tarot. So that he's in a tower right now, this Devil is. And it's over whatever happened in this Seven of Swords. Whatever, Sagittarius, if you are the Devil, right? If you are the one who ran, and so far we're reading for a masculine. You ran and you did something. You deceived someone. You cheated. You lied. You did whatever you did, right? I mean, it could be a bunch of things, and maybe now to somebody in the past, and you know, bringing injustice and stability back to a situation. And with the Ten of Cups and the Ten of Pentacles and the Four of Wands and the Two of Cups and the Lovers, I'm feeling like this very well could be a twin flame reading here, or a deep soul connection of some kind that is trying to find its way back together. And there's such love here, Sagittarius. There's genuine love here. All four aces are out. So, you know, I think you have to think about this Seven of Swords energy and how you're going to explain it, right? Okay, let's clarify a little bit more here. We just did the Devil. We know what the Tower is. Tell me about this Ace of Pentacles. Ace of Pentacles is someone in the Seven of Wands energy. And this is somebody spiritually protected. Their spirit angels guide them, protect them. They're like in a spiritual bubble going about life. And they're looking for a wish fulfillment here. Tell me about the Wheel of Fortune. That is the Knight of Wands. Knight of Swords, rather. He speaks the truth And he's going to be coming in to bring judgment in. Anything else about the Wheel of Fortune? What is judgment? Somebody in the Five of Swords, trying to decide what to do. So conflicted, afraid. About the Queen of Pentacles. Single available person, confident on their own. Knight of Pentacles. Six of Swords, leaving the past behind, right? We had the end of that cycle. All right, tell me about the Fool here. What kind of impulsive action are we going to take? What leap of faith is this going to be? This is the Page of Swords, Page of Wands. So this is somebody that's going to take and make an impulsive, passionate jump. It almost looks like a Fool itself, right? What else about the Fool? Right now they're in the Two of Pentacles. They're going back and forth and back and forth and back and forth and back and forth. They're looking at their options and they want to make a good decision in their life. They want to make a good decision for themselves. They've been hurt before, they've made some poor decisions, and this time they want to make a better choice. But they're not sure what the better choice is right now. And maybe it should just start with the truth. What is this Seven of Swords issue? And maybe just go to this person with the truth and see what happens. You might be surprised, Sagittarius. Tell me about the Ace of Swords. Queen of Swords is here, right? She wants the truth. Right now, someone isn't giving to a situation, and they're sad. Who is in that sad energy? Spirit, who's in sad energy? Three of Pentacles. Is this person sad about a work or collaboration? It's the King of Wands. So now we have the King and Queen of Wands. He's sad. He is sad. Are you sad, Sagittarius? And Spirit is helping him be strong and courageous to make that leap of faith. All right. Spirits, can you tell me about the Ace of Cups, please? Who is this Ace of Cups for? We have the Hierophant, and this is a spiritual connection. This is about commitments, and it's our integrity, it's our honesty, it's our morality, our conduct. It's our values and our ethics and our morals, the roles we play in life, authorities in our life, hierarchies in our life. But it's a real intense spiritual connection, and from a couple of other readings, this was the energy of an Empress. And then we have the Page of Swords coming out here around this Ace of Cups. And this is somebody spying. Okay. Tell me more about the Emperor. The Empress. What about the Empress? Three of Cups. Friends. What about the Three of Cups? Divine timing. I only have a few cards left in the deck, so let's look at them. We've really clarified everything here for you, Sagittarius. So we have the Sun, illumination about this Five of Pentacles energy. You're going to let the burden go. You're going to take the action. Get rid of this sunshine. Come into the relationship. Heal your heart. And walk towards your happiness, which is this Empress. Oh, Sagittarius. Oh my goodness. Wow, what a reading here. You just have to go in and tell the truth. Set yourself free and go in and tell the truth to this Empress. She will receive you. There's nothing to be fearful of. I feel such compassion and understanding here. Right? So let's get an outcome for the end of the month and see where this energy is going to go for you. Okay, what's going to happen for Sagittarius? How does this energy play out? Okay, bottom of the deck when I stop shuffling is the Three of Cups. The Three of Cups is the connecting energy. This is a friendship of some kind here. Communication is going to come in that way. Big message. 333 was loud here in the reading. So let's run through this closing energy for you and see what can happen here. Okay, we have the Ten of Wands, this burden that needs to be put down. We have the Fool, and that energy is right here. We have the Four of Pentacles, and this is that person that isn't giving to a situation. This is the Ace of Pentacles, the offer coming in. The Five of Wands. This is somebody that's been strategizing. And this is somebody that's answered the call, right? They know what their purpose is, and this abundance is coming in for them. This is the Hermit energy here. And this could be the Divine Feminine, perhaps. The Knight of Wands is here. Justice is coming in. Stay strong as this justice comes in. And Eight of Pentacles. This is around work. Justice in a work situation. Balance in a work situation. Okay, so that's what we have. This leap of faith that's taken, there's the potential for this to come together, this relationship to come together, but that doesn't happen here. So I think the Fool is the feminine here, going off and doing her thing. Yeah. Let me look at this again. Yeah, the opportunity comes in with the Nine of Wands. That's right here in the middle. That'll bring long-term commitment. But you've got to stay strong. And the Hermit. We didn't pull on the Hermit, did we? Where is the Hermit? We did determine that there was Virgo energy here, though, and that the full moon would be important because of the Hermit being here. Yeah, the Hermit came out with the Queen of Cups. Is the Queen of Cups the Hermit? Is she a healer? Maybe the masculine is the High Priestess. That's interesting. All right, so there's going to be some opportunity coming in around the full moon for And it has to do with the Hermit, which I believe is the Queen of Cups. Maybe she has Virgo in her. We have the Moon and the Sun here. That's masculine and feminine energy as well. Well, we have an Emperor and an Empress here. Now this could be somebody's balanced energy. I don't think so. But some kind of friendship thing here. Some kind of communication coming in. Someone's walking away from the sadness and the feeling abandoned. They're getting illumination around that. This Knight of Cups is here. But by month end, you know, we're not seeing that come out here yet. But with free will, and as we're doing this, you know, these energies have to play out. And somebody is in a tower right now, and we don't know how that energy will play out either and affect all of this when this big energy change comes. This is kind of a reading as the energies are now today. So that's what we have going on for you. So, Spirit guides, what can we show Sagittarius? What can we bring in on a higher level? What energies do they need to be aware of? Goodness, a lot coming out here for you. Sometimes I find that the oracle cards can really bring a reading together. Bottom of the deck we have is Dragon and Power. And the saying is that you don't choose the dragon chooses you. And this is a spiritual energy. And Sagittarius, you or someone attached to you is a dragon. And that is a lot of mystical, magical energy about this person, okay? You need to know that. They are powerful. Okay, let's see what we have. We have Wise Woman of the Grotto and Grace, and this is about forgiveness. Sagittarius, if you're the one that has this Seven of Swords energy, the devil energy, the one that's in the tower, that you are fearful of coming forward because of something that's happened in the past. There is such a strong energy of forgiveness here in this person. This person is a graceful, fluid person. She is about love above everything else, okay? Wild Rose Fairy, love, okay? What I just said, right? Love. Love can fix all of this. Love can conquer the fears. It can conquer the things of the past. Just come forward with the truth and everything will be okay. Spirit guardians of spring activation, right? There's a new beginning coming in here, a regrowth of a situation of love. Ooh, this is unicorn and purity. This is talking about the purity of your soul and your energy. Either you or this person or both of you are genuine, you are honest, your intentions are pure and honest. You conduct yourself in that way. Next is Moonlight Enchantment, and this is about magic that comes with the moon. We have a full moon at the end of the month. Maple Spring and Generosity. This person is very generous with their time, with their energy. They're giving, they're loyal, they're dedicated. Secret Spring, success. They're coming into a great deal of success in their life. Pure Pine Spirit with purification. Somebody's gone through a huge purification here. Their energy has been purified, and I got this strong sense of this feminine who is really watching her energy, keeping her energy pure and honest. We have Bee Spirit with prosperity. True prosperity, true abundance is coming in for you, Sagittarius. Willow Spirit, be flexible. Be flexible. Be willing to negotiate. Be willing to compromise, but never your integrity. Be willing to see someone else's point of view. Being able to bend and flow with energies. Giving and taking, right? Be flexible. Do not think rigidly, okay? Bear Spirit with healing. Healing's going on here strongly for someone. Meandering pathway, flow. Continue to go with the flow. I don't know, maybe we have a feminine and a masculine here with Sagittarius energy, right? And I'm feeling like that could be the case, and of course it might be, right? And I think the masculines are doing a bunch of healing here. And really in a relationship, of divine countermates, the woman heals, or the feminine heals outside of the relationship. The masculine really needs to come back into union with his feminine to heal. Okay, he needs the connection to heal. She needs to get away from the connection to heal. It's very interesting, but divine masculine, if you're watching and you're listening to this, get back in touch with your Empress and do the healing. Get the healing you need. Bluebird Spirit with happiness is coming in. Happiness and joy. Oh. Spirit Guardian of Autumn, letting go. Sagittarius, you've got to let go of the past, the hurt, the pain, the sadness, the abandonment, the fear, the shame, the blame, whatever it is, you need to let it all go. Let it go. There's forgiveness here for you. Daffodil Fairy with new beginnings. And who wouldn't be happy running through that forest? Look at that little nymph, the elf or whatever she is. She's just floating on the tops of daffodils. I mean, talk about a new, vibrant beginning. Guardians of the land with protection. This is spirit letting you know that you are spiritually protected. They're looking out for you and your family, okay? Pegasus, transcending. You guys are rising above this all. You're transcending the energies. You're transmuting it, right? You're leaving this past experience behind you and you're moving into new energy. Pegasus with transmutation. and meandering pathway with flow. Just continue to flow with the energies, okay? Flow. Let this all come into you. Let this work out. Give it a little time. The one thing I feel compelled to say here is that obviously there was a situation that happened here that has somebody in the 7 of Swords energy and the 10 of Swords energy, okay? And the 10 of Wands energy. Something went down in this relationship that caused pain on both sides. You guys have to talk about this, okay? You can't bury this energy. You have to have come together and just talk it through and then give each other forgiveness, okay? You cannot have a fresh start in this relationship until you do. There can't be a new beginning until you work through that energy and be truthful and honest about what happened. Because if you don't, that energy is going to resurface again in this relationship and you'll end up in the same situation. And we don't want to repeat cycles like that in our life, do we? I know I wouldn't want to, and I can't imagine that another divine feminine or masculine would want to, okay? You have to come clean on the energy. Just come in honestly. This is what happened. This is why I did what I did. This is how I handled it the way I did. Okay? You have to do that to have the best start in life that you can. All right, we're over an hour here. This was a very long, complex reading. Sagittarius, I hope that you find this helpful to really delve into all the different energies here. There's love here. There's great love here, and there's potential for a beautiful relationship to come together. But it's got to be based in truth. Truth has to lead the way. Okay? All right. Sending much love and light out to you all and for a happy resolution here. And I would say, expect dramatic change, maybe even a fiery climax here, okay? I think this is going to burst wide open. Okay? Something's going to happen here. All right, Sagittarius, have a good night. Sending love and light to all, and I will see you in the next reading. Take care. Bye-bye.